Alright, what you see here is a KDK industrial ceiling fan model B56X5 that I bought at a repair shop. This is the one that you guys had seen in that video, the repair shop where the guy was working on a KDK motor and such. This one was completely locked up. The bearings were water damaged and such, so the bearings got replaced completely and now the fan runs freely again. It definitely does need some work to it. Definitely needs a new paint job. It's definitely like one that I'd repaint. There's some that I would kind of leave them just the way they are if they're just a little bit yellow but not too rusted. But this one's blades definitely need a paint job. But I got it for very cheap with the new bearings being put into them, so I figured it was a good deal and such. Especially since it has a light on it, like the wiring done to it in case anybody wanted a light on the KDK. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. I figure maybe just get it, and if I can give it to somebody down here that I know needs one, I can do that. And if nobody that I know that needs one down here wants one, I could always just sell it to somebody or keep it for myself. I probably won't keep it for myself, but who knows. But if anybody wants it, I'd be willing to sell it possibly. But yeah, it doesn't have the control. It has the screws for the blades. It does have the light kit on it. You just have to attach a socket to it. But yeah, I do need to get a control for it, which I can definitely do, so that wouldn't be an issue. But yeah, the one thing that's interesting about this one is at first I thought it was a 90s one, which was actually kind of the main reason why I got it. But then I look at the bottom portion of the motor housing and I can tell that it's not original to it. So I'm guessing the original one must have got damaged and they swapped it out for a bottom show of an older one. The reason why I can tell is one, it's a bit more yellow, but two, the bottom portion doesn't say KDK on the housing like you usually would say, like in a text around here. Like an example, let me just show off the one I have in this room. It wouldn't have one that says KDK like that on it on the bottom. This one doesn't. Originally I thought it was an older one because of it, but then as I picked it up, I noticed that it says B56X5, which is the model number for the ones from the 2000s here, like the one I just showed you installed. So yeah, but it works. I mean, I think for the price it'd be a good one. If somebody wants one for like a shop fan, especially, this would be a good one. Metal Pete, I don't know, maybe could want it. If somebody wants me to repaint this and everything for them, I would definitely do that. If I was to sell it to them, I wouldn't even charge extra to repaint it. I'd prefer to repaint it for somebody if I was to sell it to them, and such. But yeah, I definitely feel like it would be a good shop fan for a person who needs a fan with a light there. So if you need an industrial, but you also need something for light, this will be a perfect fan for that. But yeah, I have a controller I could probably spare with this one. It's an older controller, but not the type that this one here uses. The older one that says the 1, 2, 3, 4, and full, not 5 for the speed. So yeah, I could always just spare that one with it. It's a used one that I got, but it works. But yeah, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with it. I was kind of hoping it was a 90s one, but it's not, unfortunately. But it's not that the 90s ones are a lot better. It's just they go a bit faster than the 2000s one. But I know there's a lot of people who would like one of these, so I figured this would be a good one to sell if somebody wants one. Definitely be a great fan for a garage or something, even for indoor use. And the download on it's not too long either. The only thing that stinks is that the sticker on it is completely faded, so it doesn't say the KDK sticker on it. But if that doesn't bother a person, they're more than welcome to buy it off me. I wouldn't charge too much for it. I might ask like $50 or $60-ish for it. I mean, it more so. I guess I could say this can include a paint job on it, but also more so just getting the parts for it, like the control, because those are kind of tricky to find. But more so it's just for me to bring it back, and if not, just because. But I'd also repaint it and such before I sell it to the person. So it's just I guess more so just for the way, but for me to repaint it and everything. But if they want to buy it just the way it is, they can. But I don't know. I could always just talk. They could always give me an offer. Like, I wouldn't mind selling it for $40. That'd be the minimum on it because that's what I paid for it and such. Like around $35 to $40 for it, which it's pretty cheap for a KDK down here. In all honesty, especially considering that the guy replaced the bearings on it free of charge with the purchase of the fan, basically. So, but it was an older one that's just needs some TLC. So I figured, you know what, for the price, it's definitely worth grabbing and such. But who knows? I might keep it for myself in all honesty. Like, I wouldn't mind having it. Could always be another shop fan I use or something going to get my own place, along with the one that came with the cable type light. But yeah, here it is, and that'll be it for this video. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and stay tuned for more videos to come.